Good morning, everyone. My name is Andrea, and this is my classmate Jancy. And today we are going to present our learning proposal based in on the behavioral approach. This proposal was created after we completed an educational observation, at the Instituto Bilingüe Internacional de Monterrey.
Okay, our observation took place at the Instituto Bilingüe Internacional de Monterrey. The group observed was made up of 15 students in first grade of elementary school during their Spanish class. During our observation, we noticed an important issue in the classroom. That was that many students had trouble staying focused, especially during individual activities. And even though the teacher gave clear instructions to use warm-up exercise, students will get distracted. And some will leave their seats, talk to others, or simply stop working at all.
So we realized that these behaviors were affecting the learning environment. So we asked ourselves what kind of strategy could help increase attention and better behavior in the classroom. After reviewing different learning theories, we decided to use the behavioral approach as the foundation of our proposal.
This approach is supported by the theories of B.F. Skinner, John B. Watson, and Ivan Pavlov. And this approach believes that behavior is learned through the interaction between stimulus and response. And in other words, students learn when their actions are followed by rewards or consequences.
For example, when a student behaves well and receives prize, like in a sticker or a privilege in the classroom, the behavior is likely to be repeated. This is known as positive reinforcement. On the other hand, if a student behaves bad and receives a warning or loses a reward, this behavior is less likely to happen again.
And based on these principles, we create a simple and clear learning proposal with three key elements. Let us explain each one.
Okay, let's start with the behavior chart, that is the pass number one. This is a visual tool that is placed in the classroom where all the students can see it. Each student has a space with their name, and they can earn points or stickers through color levels depending on their behavior during the day. For example, green could mean doing great, yellow could mean need to improve, and red could mean not following rules. Also, this chart helps students to become more aware of their actions. It also gives them daily feedback in a simple and visual way. When students can see the progress, and they feel more responsible and motivated to behave well. And for the teacher, it's a practical way to manage behavior without having to stop the class every time.
And the second part of our proposal is positive reinforcement. And this means rewarding good behavior with something positive. The reward can be as simple as saying like great job or giving a high five or allowing extra playtime. And other examples could be giving certificates, it's small prizes, or letting the students choose an activity. And however, the goal here is not give big prizes every time, but to show appreciation and recognition. And students feel more motivated when the effort is noticed. It also creates a positive classroom culture where students try to do their best, not only trying for the reward, but because they feel good about it. And the last part is individual support. We know that not all students behave or learn the same way. Some may have trouble staying seated, others may need more reminders or emotional support. And in these cases, it's important to give them extra attention and set personal goals.
This can include short talks with the teacher, personalized rewards, or breaking tasks into smaller parts. It's about making sure all the students feel seen, supported, and included. When students feels understood, they are more likely to stay focused and improve their behavior over time.
In my community, these three strategies, our proposal offers a clear and simple way to manage behavior in the classroom. And these tools help both the teacher and the student by building a space that is respectful, organized, and focused on learning. And now we are going to share our conclusions about this activity. I believe this activity has a great impact on my future as a teacher because I would like to work with young children. And this experience helped me to identify some of the challenges children face when learning, especially when it comes to paying attention, because it's the most difficult part for them. And during my fall observation, I was able to recognize many of the learning theories that we studied through the semester. I observed how the teacher used different techniques and strategies to capture the students' attention. And I also noticed that the students learn in different ways. And then some of them take more time to process questions or understand instructions given by the teacher. And I did my observation in a fourth grade classroom. And although I would like to work with younger children in the future, this experience still gave me valuable insights because I know that the fourth grade students are older and follow instructions more quickly. But I also saw that the teachers sometimes struggle to maintain order or to explain clearly when some students didn't understand what she was saying. And this made me realize how important it is to be well prepared and to know about learning theories and teaching methods. And even though I don't feel like fully ready yet, I know that if I take like more time to study and practice these approaches, I will be prepared to teach and support my future students.
And for me, this activity had a strong impact on my development as a future teacher. Observing a real classroom helped me understand the daily challenges of teaching, especially in how the students behave and how important classroom management is. It made me realize that planning and structure are just as important as the content we teach. And I believe that the theories we studied during the course, especially the behavioral approach, are connected to what I saw in the classroom. The teacher used routines, gave clear rules, praised good behavior, and stayed consistent. So these actions reflected exactly what the theory says about reinforcement and behavior shaping. After this observation, I feel more aware of what it takes to be a good teacher. While I know I still have a lot of learn, and this experience made me feel more confident and motivated. And I believe I am beginning to build the necessary tools to work in a real classroom, especially at the educational level that I observe. It was a value step in preparing myself to face the reality of teaching with more responsibility and purpose.
Well, that will be all from our part. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you.